Today we'll be saying question number 3. The question is the relative humidity in percent of a certain number of a month of 30 days was as follows. The data is given to you. What you have to do is you have to construct a group frequency distribution table with classes 84 to 86, 86 to 88, and so on. Okay, so let's start. We'll make the frequency table. Question number 3, exercise 15.2, sorry, 14.2, question number 3. Exercise 14.2, question number 3. Solution. So you're asked to make a frequency table. So how will you make? We'll take class interval, tally marks, and frequency. Okay, class interval, how we are asked to take 84 to 86. The lowest value, first see what is the lowest value from the data. The lowest what I can see is 89, 86.5, 84 is there, 84.9 is there. Okay, we'll start from 84 to 86, 86 to 88. The difference is 2. So while taking the class, we'll take with difference 2, 92, 92, 92 to 94, 94 to 96. Let's see what is the highest value. Highest value, what I can see is 97, 98.1 is there, 98.6 is there. So we'll take it up to 100. 98, 96 to 98, and 98 to 100. It's better to draw lines so that there will be no mistake. Okay, now let's find the tallies. Okay, first, say you'll cut the first data and put the bar. Cut the first data and put the tally mark. No, it was what? It was 98.1. 98.1. 98.1 will lie where? In between 98 to 100. So put a bar there. So put a bar there. Then cut the next data, 89.2. Cut it and put the bar 89.2. 89.2 will lie. 89.2 will lie between 88 to 90. So put a bar there. Then cut the next one, 96.2. So 96.2 will lie in between 96 to 98. Put it there. Then again cut 98.6. 98.6 will lie in between 98 to 100. Again, cut the next one. 92.3. 92.3. 92.3 will lie in between 92 and 94. So cut it and put it there. The next is 92.1. Again, 92.1 also will lie in between 92 and 94. Again, next one, 99.2. 99.2. So it will be lie in between 98 to 100. Put it there. Again, next one is what? 97.1. 97.1 will lie in between 96 to 98. So put a tally mark there. Then 84.9. 84.9. 84.9 will lie in between 84 to 86. So put a part there. Then next is 90.3. So put it near 90 and 92. Next again 93.5. 93.5 will lie in between 92 and 94. Next 90.2. 90.2 will lie in between 90 and 92. Then 86.5. 86.5 will lie in between 86 and 88. Then next is 92.7. 92.7, so it'll lie in between 92 and 94. Then 95.5. 95 will lie in between 94 to 96, so put it there. Then next is 95.3. 95.3 also will lie in between 94 and 96, put it there. Then 95.1, again it will lie in between 94 and 96. Next 98.3. 98.3. 98.3 will lie in between 98 to 100. Next 92.9. 92.9 will lie in between 92 and 94. So the fifth one will cross it. Then 97.2. 97.2. So it will lie in between 96 and 98. Next 97.3. It will lie in between 96 and 98. Then 96.3. 96.3. It will lie in between 96 and 98. 93.3. 93.3 will lie in between 92 and 94. After fifth one, sixth one, when you're going to put the tally mark, you are going to put a gap and put. Then next 96.1. 96.1 will lie 96.1. 96.1 will lie in between 96 and 98. Then 94.2. 94.2 will lie in between 94 and 96. 95.2. 95.2. 95 will lie in between 94 and 96. So fifth one I can cross it. Then 92.1. 92.1. Okay. Put it near 92 and 94. Then 95.1. 95.1 will lie in between 95 and 96. Then 97.3. 97.3 will lie in between 96 and 98. Then 89. 89 will lie in between 88 to 90. Okay, we found the tally. Now we'll find the frequency. Now first frequency is how much? For this one, 84 to 86, we have only one bar, so 1. Then for 86 to 88, again 1 only. Then 88 to 90, it is 2. 90 to 92, it is 2. 92 and 94 is 5, 6, 7. 94 to 96 is 5, 6. 98, 96 to 98 is how much? 5, 6, 7. And for 98 to 100, it is how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And at the end, we write the total. So total, you can put one more column. sorry, one more row, and we can find add it and find the total. 7 plus 6, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 plus 7, 26. 26 plus 4 is 30. So total is coming out 30. Okay. Then what you have to do is, there are two more questions. Which month or season do you think the data is about? Now it is the data is about relative humidity, and we know that, and relative humidity of a month is given, and it is very high, and we know that relative humidity is high in rainy season. So the data is about a rainy season. Then you have to write the range. What is the range of the data? Okay, now let's write it. Okay, below this only you are going to write. I have no space, so I'm writing on the side, but below this you are going to write. Number two answer is, the data is about rainy season. And number two, you're asked to find the range. Range equal to, now how to find the range? I'll give you a little bit time. Wait. Now how to find the range? To find the range, we take the highest minus lowest data. In the data, we'll see what is the highest value. If you see 99.2, I think is the highest. Let's check it once again. For me, it is 99.2. There is 99 point, yeah, it is 99.2. And the lowest value is what? Lowest value is 84.9. 84.9. So to find the range in the data, we'll find the highest value and the lowest value, and we'll subtract and take it. It'll be highest value minus lowest value. It is what? 99.2 minus the lowest value is what? 84.9. 84.9. So if we subtract it, how much you're going to get? And whatever I've written on the side, you're going to write it below the table, not on the side. Because of the space, I'm writing it on the side, but don't do that. So the range is 14.3. Okay, once you are done, you can raise your hands. Okay, fine, understood. It is done, so I'm rubbing it. We'll move to the next question. Okay, here also is the same type only. Now, in this question, question number 4, the height of 50 students measured to the nearest centimeter have been found to be as follows. So these are the data of 50 students. Now you're going to represent the data given above by a group frequency distribution table, taking the class interval as 160 to 165, 165 to 70, etc. So we're going to make a group frequency distribution table just like we have done in question number 3. And here we're going to take the class interval as 160 to 165, 165 to 170, etc. Okay, let's see what is the lowest value. Lowest value, I can say 161. And what is the highest value? Highest value is 170. One seventy. Okay, so let's make the table. Question number 4. Class interval. Class interval tally mark. Class interval tally mark frequency. Okay, plus we are asked to take as what, 160 to 165. 165 to 170. 170 to 180. Okay, so highest value is 73, so we'll take it up to 75. Then 170 to 175. Sorry. The class interval are 160 to 165, 165 to 170, but the lowest value is what? I forgot to see the lowest value. The lowest value is 150. I can see 150 the lowest. So we'll start with 150. 150 to 160, 160 to 170, 170 to 180, 180 to sorry, my mistake once again. 150 to 155. The difference should be 5. 155 to 160. 160 to 165. 165 to 170. 170 to 175. Okay, now we're going to cut and find the cut each of the data and find the tallies. Okay, first one, 161. Cut it and put the tally. 161, it will lie here. Then 162, again it will lie here. Then next is what, 153. 153 will lie here. Then 154. 154 will lie in between 150 to 155. 161. 161 will lie here. Then 150. 150 will lie here. Next is 164. 164 will lie here. Then 159. 159. 159 will lie here. Then 152. 152 will lie here. Next 159. 159 will lie here. 154. 154 will lie in between 150 to 155. The fifth one will cross it. Then 171. 171 will lie here. Then 161. 161 will lie here. The fifth one will cross it. 153. 153 will lie here. Then 162. 162 will lie here. then 165, 165, 165, 165. Where to put? In the first one or the second one? We are going to put in the second one, not in the first one. In the second one. Again 165. Again, we're not going to put in the first one. We're not going to put it here. We're going to put it here because okay. Next 170. 170. We're not going to put in the first one, but in the second one, the starting one, not the ending one. 156. The next 167. 167 will lie here. Then 168. 168 also will lie here. Then 158. 158 it will lie here. Then 162. 162 will lie here. Then 158. 158. 58. The fifth one will cross it. Then 168. 168 again cross it. Then 161. 161. Again 154. 154 will lie here. Then 165. 165 will lie here. Sorry. 165. No, it'll lie in the second one, not in the first one. We are not going to put 165 in the first one, in the second one. So it'll lie here. Then 162. 162 will lie here. Then 159. 159 will lie in between 155 to 160. Then 154 will lie here. Then 156. 156 will lie here. Then 166. 166 will lie here. Then 160. 160, we're not going to put in the first one, but in the second one. So again, the fifth one, we're going to cross it. 158. 158 will lie here. Then 162. 162 will lie here. Then 172. 172 will lie here. Then 168. 168 will lie here. 168 will lie here. Then 161. 161 will lie here. Then 153. 153 will lie here. 150. 150. We are not going to put. Okay. This 150 is the starting one. So starting we can take. Ending we cannot take, but the starting we can take. So 150 we're going to put it here only. Then 160. 160. 160 we're not going to put in the first one. Ending we're not going to put, but in the starting one. If you see in one class there is ending, in the other class there is starting, we're going to put in the starting class. So, or in the second one. Then 165 again, same thing. We'll not put in the first one, in the second one. Then 173. 173, it will be here. Then 154. 154 will be here. Then 151, it will be here. Then 170. We are going to put in the second one, not in the first one. Then 164, it will be here. Then 166. 166, it will be here. The fifth one will cross it. Then 159. 159. 159, it will lie here. Okay, so we can count and find the tallies. So now we can count the tallies and find the frequencies. Now first one is how much? 5, 10, 11, 12. So 12. Next one 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next one 5, 10, 14. Next one 5, 10. Next one only 5. And if you add it up, the total will be how much? 50. Now what you can do is, okay, now you're also tell something about, there is a question you can see below the table. What can you conclude about the height from the table? So from the table, what you can conclude about the height of the, about the heights, what you can conclude from the table about their heights. So height of the 50 students were given, and what you can conclude about the heights from the table. So from the table you can see that if you added up all this, if you added up all this, if you add up all this, 14 plus 12 is 26, 26 plus 9, 26 plus 9 will be 35. Now if you add up all this, we're getting how much? If you add up all this, we're getting 35, and 35 is more than 50%. The total is 50, so 35 is more than 50% of the total number of students. So we can give one conclusion is that 50% of the students are shorter than, say, the 50% of the students are within this range, and this range means what? They are having height in between 150 to 165. That means they will be shorter than 165 cm. So we can write 50% of students are shorter than 165 cm. Okay, once you are done, you can raise your hand. Okay, it's understood. So it is done. Okay, next one. I will leave it for you to do. Now, here you're going to take the classes 0.002, 0.04, 0.04 to 0.08, then 0.08 to 0.12, then 0.12 to 0.16. Highest value is how much? Highest value is 20, I can see. Oh no, 22, I can see. So you have to take it till 24. Next will be 16 to 20, then 22, 0.20 to 0.24. Okay, number 5 I'll be leaving for you to do. Number 6. Now in number 6, what is given to you is 3 coins are tossed 30 times simultaneously. Each time the number of heads occurring was noted as follows. Prepare a frequency distribution table for the given data. Now you're going to prepare a frequency distribution table. Now what kind of distribution table we are going to make is we are going to make an ungrouped frequency distribution table. If there is a class interval, say this one last question, if there is a class interval. If there is a class interval, it is called group frequency distribution table. But here we have only the digits 0, 1, 2, and 3. So there are only 4 digits. So here we are going to make an ungrouped data, or we are going to make the frequency table with ungrouped data, not group data. So question number 6 solution. So first will be, say what are this data that is given is about what? Each time the number of heads turning up, 3 coins are tossed, and each time the number of heads turning up is noted down. Number of heads turning up is noted down. So here we'll not write class, but we'll write number of heads. Then tally mark. So for ungroup, we cannot write class interval. We have to see the data is about what. According to that, we have to write. Here it is about number of heads. So we'll write number of head, tally marks, and frequency. And if you see the data, the values are what? They are ranging from 0 to 3. So we'll take it individual 0, 1, 2, 3. And this is just like question number 1. We have done question number 1. In question number 1 also, we have only 4 different type of blood group, A, B, O, and AB. So there also we took individual data and made a frequency table. Here also we are going to take individual data and make a frequency table. So it will be an ungrouped frequency distribution table. So it will be an ungrouped frequency distribution table. So take it. Now after taking, we'll cut one by one, and we are going to put a value 0, cut 0 and put a tally, cut 1 and put a tally, then cut 3 and put the tally, and the 5th one we are going to cross it. So like this you will complete it, and at the end you will find the total also, and the total of this one should be, on finding the frequency, the total should be 30. The remaining part I will leave for you to do. Find the tallies, remaining tallies, and find the frequency, and on adding the frequency it should be 30. Okay, so I'll be